Hi, okay, so I deleted my last video because I messed up. I'm basically starting over on ways to lucid dream. So before I did a DILD, when I was actually describing a mild technique, or MILD, or mnemonic induced lucid dream. So I'm just gonna go over mnemonic induced lucid dream in this video. I also want to make it shorter because that one was like 9 minutes long, so I'm gonna try super hard to make this really short. Okay, so I just told you what it stood for. Basically, you use reality checks to induce lucid dreams. So if you didn't watch my last video, a reality check is something that you do to remember that you're dreaming. Like while you're in your dream, you do reality checks. That's the goal of a mild dream. So mild and DILD or dialed are super duper similar, except for in DILD. In the DILD technique, you're focusing on doing reality checks during the day that can travel or like transcend into the dream world. Whereas mild, you're just doing reality checks in your dreams, so you focus on dreaming. So Stephen LeBerg created this technique, and he wrote about it in his book, Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming. And since he created it, there's been like a bunch of different variations because different things, like I've said, work for different people. So you need to be able to remember your dreams. So starting with a dream journal is really, really important. And then you want to be able to, after you remember your dreams, you want to be able to do a reality check. And basically, you really need to be very familiar with your dreams. You need to like be able to remember dreams vividly from the previous nights, or else this technique will not work. So you need to create a mantra for your intention. So you basically need to say it to you need to say a sentence to yourself before bed every night over and over and over again, because it will help, I promise. So different mantras could be, I will notice my dream signs and I will realize I'm dreaming, and you'll say that over and over and over and over again. And then the next time I dream, I will realize I'm dreaming, and you say it over and over and over again in your head. And then you want to choose a dream scene that you can visualize, and you can visualize the things in your dreams. And you want to remember a previous dream that you've had, like one that you remember extremely vividly. Like, you remember it, you remember the setting, the smells, the sights, what people say to you, what you did, but you really want to take in your surroundings or your environment, and you want to notice every little thing, so that when you go to bed and you go to sleep, you still have that wide panel of viewing that you did when you were imagining it, so that you can notice things in your dreams, like the setting in the background and your surroundings, so that you can do a reality check, which is like asking yourself if things are real or not inside of a dream. Okay, so steps on how to do it. So first, relax. Lay down for a while. Don't do this when you're super tired, because you might just end up like falling asleep, which is the goal, but like you want to just let your body be energized and then relax, like go through that transition. And then once you're relaxed, you repeat the mantra over and over again. I will remember my dream. I will notice dream signs in my dream. And you repeat that over and over again, kind of like how you would do if you're meditating. It's very similar. And then, and you don't want this to keep you awake. You just want to like let yourself kind of like, you want that to be like the last thought before you go to bed. So if you wake up during the night, lay still and try to remember the dreams that you had, or like wake up in the morning, and then write them down immediately. And you might want to repeat the mantra over and over again. And if you sleep through the night, when you wake up in the morning, try to remember every single dream that you had, and hopefully one of them will be lucid. I haven't really tried this method. I do DILD mostly, so you should tell me if it works. And then another variation of this method is you can relax, do like steps 1 and 2 again. So relax and then start your mantra, and then stop doing your mantra, and then call up the dream that you had, call up the vivid dream that you remember the surroundings of, and do a reality check in your memory, like do a couple of them, and then keep imagining it and doing it again. Maybe repeat your mantra a little bit more, and then try to just let yourself go back into that dream almost. You know, sometimes when you're dreaming and you wake up during a dream and you're like, oh man, that was a great dream, I want to go back into it. You're kind of using that same method. And then you let yourself fall back asleep, and then hopefully you will become lucid. And then as soon as you wake up, write down all of your dreams that you had. Okay, so just some little pointers. You can like do your mantra during the day as well, not just before you go to bed. So like maybe when you're brushing your teeth, or things that, like, I don't know, don't require much thought, like washing your hands after you go to the bathroom, like just repeat your mantra. Just make sure it's a mnemonic device, so you just want to repetition. Practice visualizing your dreams during the day. Just if you have alone time, or just you're just sitting steady, just try like imagining the dream that you had that night. And if while you're sleeping and your mind starts to shift, keep saying your mantra. Like if you feel yourself kind of slipping into sleep, like try to keep saying your mantra, and keep visualizing it. If it wakes you up, it's okay. You just want your last thought to be about lucid dreaming. Okay, well that sums up this video, and next one will be about DILD for real.